talk about butter tarts. And butter tarts are a staple at Christmas time. I make them all year round, but they're a staple at Christmas time for sure. And people get very, very personal about their butter tarts, what makes them special to them, whether it's mom's recipe, grandma's recipe, or they're coming up with their own thing. Talk a little bit to you about the ingredients that you can tweak. So the main recipe, and I'll get Zahyna to do this for me, has got 1 egg in it and lots of different forms of sugar. So I'm tweaking the light golden sugar that we have, as well as a little bit of light corn syrup, which is our 1/4 cup. And then also we're adding, and we have the luxury here of having our own bees on campus. So we have our TRU honey, which I incorporate into the sweetness part of the butter tart. Because it just gives it a different tweak. You can certainly find wildflower honey or some lavender-based honey to put in there, but it just gives it its own unique flavor, and that's what people look for. And then just to tweak it a little bit more, you could add a little bit of maple syrup if you wanted to. You could also add a bit of almond extract, or you could use vanilla extract. I choose to use fresh vanilla bean in mine, so I'm just going to scrape a little bit of the seeds out, and that's going to go into this mixture. And it's all about the combination of really true flavors. So what we look for is a celebration of quality ingredients is what it really is at butter tart. The other thing that I do with mine is a butter tart obviously has to have butter in it. So I take and I brown my butter a little bit so it gets a nutty flavor to it, not just a fatty richness, but also a nutty. So that's another component to it. So 1/4 cup of that goes in. We're going to portion this into we just have some muffin tins that we made using regular good old pie crust. So butter, flour, salt, cold water, and flour. And we never want to fill cups like this more than 2/3 full in the bakery. Just we allow for that expansion. And you'll notice that Zahyna didn't whip it very much because we don't want to put a lot of air in there, or what happens is the eggs souffle and they come up. So we're just going to go 2/3 full, and then we're going to pop them into the oven, and we bake them hot. We bake them at about 425 degrees. We want to seal that crust, and we don't want to have any of the liquid pop in there, soak into there rather. So it's a nice crisp butter crust, and then we have this rich gooey filling. So through the magic of television, those will go into the oven, and then they'll come out looking like this.